Hello, this is the KillerFiles Daily LiveWire update for Friday, July 24, 2026. In Astoria, New York, a horrific scene has unfolded in what appears to be a murder-suicide. Mary-Kate Golding, an Emmy-winning set designer for the series The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, was found stabbed to death in her apartment. Police discovered her body after responding to a wellness check. Chillingly, her infant child was found alive and unharmed next to her body. The suspect, Golding's husband, Joseph Azzaretto, had fled the scene. He was later found dead in his vehicle from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. Authorities in Lesage, West Virginia, have charged a man with a brutal quadruple murder. Deputies were called to a residence where they discovered Shawn Deel and her 2 children deceased. Also at the scene was the suspect, Shawn's ex-husband, Joshua Deel, who was found laying face down inside the home. Investigators have determined that Joshua Deel killed his ex-wife and her 2 children before officers arrived. He has been taken into custody and is facing multiple murder charges. In Maryland, a teenager will be tried as an adult for a tragic double homicide. 16-year-old Keith Maurice James Jr. has been arrested and charged in the killings of 2 young siblings in Gwynn Oak. One of the victims has been identified as Giovanna Myrie. The case has shocked the local community, and prosecutors made the decision to charge the suspect as an adult due to the severity of the crime. James is now facing 2 counts of first-degree murder. There is a significant development in the hit-and-run death of a Minnesota teenager. Police in Farmington have announced the arrest of 4 individuals in connection with the crash that killed 13-year-old Sasha Belondon earlier this month. The boy was struck while riding his bicycle. The arrests follow an intensive investigation, and officials have stated the suspects face charges, including criminal vehicular homicide and leaving the scene of an accident. Justice in a San Francisco cold case has arrived decades later, with charges filed against a convicted serial killer. Ricky Dawson, who is currently imprisoned in Colorado for multiple murders, has now been formally charged with the killing of Nancy Hernandez in San Francisco. DNA evidence linked Dawson to the crime, allowing prosecutors to close the long-dormant case and add another murder charge to Dawson's extensive and violent criminal history. An arrest has been made in the fatal stabbing of a promising young athlete in El Monte, California. Police have taken Jonathan Castellan into custody for the murder of 15-year-old Aziel Zacapola. Zacapola, a high school football player, was stabbed during an altercation last week and later died from his injuries. Castellan was identified as the primary suspect and has been booked on suspicion of murder. That concludes our update. For KillerFiles, I'm your anchor. Thank you for